Hey Simmers, I'm back with another build tour. This build tour is another shell challenge. This one was done by Plumbella. It's called the Plumevil Challenge. It was difficult to come up with an idea because there's a lot of angular walls, a lot of small spaces that you really can't build into, and these two half walls that are in the middle of nowhere. So what I came up with, well, as you can see, we're in a jungle. I built ruins of a temple. A lot of the objects, larger objects that you see are debug items, live edit object items. This is the temple of the sun llama. It's ruins. The first part we'll be seeing is the camp where the archaeologists have set up. It'll have tents, an archaeology table, campfire, a shower off to the side. I did use a lot of landscaping, so there's lots of plants, lots of things, because I was just trying to hide the shell. Just because trying to figure out how to build with it, with having the basement, the half walls, the items you can't really build in, I needed to come up with a plan. So my idea was use the jungle adventure game pack to create the build. Due to some of the stuff I did inside of the build, I don't show as much of the inside as I normally would by moving the camera around like this, just because it's very small, tight spaces. As you can see, there's tons of plants. The idea that I had was it's a temple, it's in the jungle, it's ancient, plant life has taken it back. Using build items, like you can see some of the some of the jars, they've been broken. There's plants everywhere, rocks. Over here it looks like the archaeologist has been doing some digging, so I stuck an item. There's tons of treasures in this build. A lot of it is from the Jungle Adventures pack. I decided just to walk around the outside. Like, some of the stuff that really caused problems for when I was trying to figure out what to do is stuff like this wall right here that's further down. It's a triangular point. And then there's this other triangular spot off to the side. So building a temple, I could easily incorporate it. The only spot I really do take you inside of in this camera mode is the upper floor area here. Which, to create some of it, I put archways and then I filled it up with objects just to make it look like it's been sealed up. As you can see, just tons of treasures and all that. So now we're going to move to the build mode so you can see that the shell is actually all there. The half walls were hid behind some objects. The upstairs was very open with that treasury room. The next floor down, it's a huge maze, so it's very tight, hard for the camera. The next floor down is the upper level of the pond with some waterfall type objects off to the side. And then there's the pool, which has tons of treasures in it as well. Trying to get those 4 things in the corner was such a pain because they'd clip up to the top and then back to the bottom of the pool. It took me probably an hour just to put those in place. I'm really happy with how I used the build objects and all that and just built this ruins and just used all the build objects, all the plant life to hide the shell. You wouldn't even think it was a shell. So until next time, leave a like, comment. Until then, Susu.